We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Predator vs. Wolverine, Issue 2. This is a mini-series from Marvel Comics in 2023, written by Benjamin Percy, art by Ken Lashley. For the present day, Team X was by Andrea Vito, and the Weapon X section was by Hayden Sherman. Color art was present day in Team X by Juan Fernandez, and a Weapon X section by Guimaraes, lettered by VC's Cory Petit, cover by Checchetto. The cover's okay, but it really didn't do much for me. I thought it was a little weak, actually. It looks more like a bad indie cover. Wolverine's face looks a little weird. The artist has problems with facial hair, that's pretty obvious. And Maverick has really thick thighs. It really doesn't do the interior art justice. So we start off with the modern day, which is easily the best art and has some great panels, where Wolverine is trying to let his healing factor kick in before he faces off with the Predator again. And he gets himself into a pretty scary situation where we're left with the cliffhanger, and then it jumps back to Team X, where it is very similar to the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where the team is trying to face off with 5 Predators. Now, they are superpowered people, so they do have, like, mutant powers and big guns, and Wolverine has a trinket that he kept from the old days when he fought that Predator the first time. Now, Predators appear to live very, very long because this is the same Predator he faced off with in early 1900. So he tries to use a weapon of the Predators against them, manages to injure one, and some of the other team try to take on the Predators as well, but they end up getting either hurt or killed in the process. Now, Maverick gets really badly injured, and Logan has to carry him into this ruins, and they end up having to team up with the guys they were there to kill, and the Predators have a really cool Captain America shield effect they can do. It was a pretty fun adventure, and then we jump to Alberta, Canada, which is the Weapon X facility years later, and a Predator is coming there to find Logan. I thought that art really didn't work very well for the Predator or the humans. It just has bad proportionality. The Predator has a very giant head at the end of that story. Looks like he's wearing a mascot helmet. So I didn't much care for that art, but the story has been very, very good. The colors are pretty solid on all 3 stories, but the art from Ken Lashley is easily the best. I would definitely check that artist out on other books. It'd be nice if he did more work like this, because there's some really good detailing in there. And the work by Andrea Vito was okay. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the best. There seems to be a little bit of problems with the Predator's face that proved to be challenging, but otherwise it was passable. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I would say it was good art, but it wasn't the best I've ever seen. It wasn't mind-blowing or anything like that. Lashley's art, however, is probably some of the best I've seen from Marvel in a long time. But overall, I thought it was a lot of fun. This was a pretty interesting book. Thankfully, this cover price on this one was a little cheaper at $6, and sadly, that's pretty high, but if you want good art, I guess you're gonna have to pay for it, because Marvel knows they're churning out crap at $4, so they're trying to get you to pay more money. And generally speaking, I'm not a giant fan of Benjamin Percy's writing, but this is actually pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the next issue. So hopefully he won't let me down again and actually produce consistently good work. So I have high hopes for that he's actually going to maintain the quality that we've seen so far. So strong recommendation on this one. I'm shocked that this book is good, let alone as good as it is. So if you get a chance to read this, so far it's really solid book. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.